how excited are you for this Asian tour and going back here in the Philippines?
I can't even tell you how excited I am. I mean, I was back in the Philippines in 2018 with my Only Human tour, and I absolutely loved it. I loved the people, I loved the audience there that was so respectful and so they enjoyed the show so much. And I remember standing on stage saying, Philippines, if you want me to come back, I will come back. And there was this huge round of applause. And then we had a pandemic. So I've not been
Yeah.
able to come back and see you guys, but I've been hanging on this news for a long time that I was going to be coming back to Asia and to the Philippines, and so I've been dying to tell people that I'm going to be coming back at the New Frontier Theatre. I'm so happy that I get to bring my music and all this new music from this new album that's coming just next week.
Yeah. So speaking of fans, what are the things that you miss the most about the Filipino fans?
They are so loyal. I remember when I first released my version of Dancing on My Own in 2016. I remember seeing Filipino fans in my DMs, and they were making like fan accounts of me, and they were sharing my journey with everybody. And they've been so loyal. Honestly, they've from 2016 all the way through to 2022. You know, that's a long time for people to support me, but they've just seen in me what I hoped people would, which is I'm just sincerely grateful for all of the love and support I've been shown, and I really wanted to give back to Asia, because it's a country that's a territory that's much farther away from me, but there's still all that love there, and it's really it's a massive honor.
Yeah.
And then also, not only do I get to come and tour in the Philippines, but I get to sing with your very own Darren Espanto as well, which is
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so amazing.
Yeah, that's my next question, Callum, because you just released your latest song, Heaven,
Yep.
and our very own Darren Espanto has his own version. So what are your thoughts on Darren's version, and what is the reason behind getting Asian versions of that song?
I think for me, I was so keen on doing something with great significance in Asia that moved beyond me sort of releasing my music, here in the UK or here in America and releasing it worldwide. I wanted to do something that was specific to Asia because, like I just said, Asia have been so incredible to me. You know, throughout Asia, my fan base has been one of my biggest fan bases is in Asia. And so I wanted to give back, and so we put out Heaven, my new single, and we did a TikTok challenge. And Darren was one of the people that rose to the challenge, and he recorded this version, and I was like, my goodness, this guy can really, he can really sing. And so we spoke to the label, and I'd said, is there a possibility that I can do these various variations of the song? And we've chosen four incredible artists across Southeast Asia, but Darren Espanto was one that particularly stood out just because of his vocal ability, because of how beautiful a human he is. He's just beautiful inside and out. He's just such a nice guy, and he shares the same passion as me. For music,
Yeah.
for the Philippines, for his work, and so I wanted to share that with a special artist like Darren, and even better that it's in the Philippines and
Yeah.
that he's Filipino, and there's the whole link. It's the perfect collaboration.
And you both have a good story because Darren also came from a reality singing competition. Both of you both rose from fame from joining reality competitions, and both
Yeah,
of you have good vocals. So Darren
thank
is
you.
a perfect choice for
Yeah,
having
he's
a rendition for the Philippines.
Yeah, he's amazing. I've been wanting to do a duet with another guy for a long time because two male voices in a song that don't come around often. And this was a perfect opportunity to work with Darren. He's got such a sweet voice and he's got such a sweet soul as well. So fingers crossed, you might see us on stage together at the New Frontier Theatre in October.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that, Darren. Callum, sorry.
Don't
I'm mixing names now. Now, Callum, it's Pride Month. Of course, June is Pride Month. Of course, what is your message to the LGBTQIA plus community?
Well, firstly, happy Pride Month, everybody. What an amazing month that we can just celebrate diversity and inclusion and all of those amazing things that we stand for. To celebrate Pride Month, I released my version of Greg Holden's Boys in the Street, which is this extremely poignant, vulnerable, beautiful song that just shares with the world some of the pain and the anguish that a lot of people in the LGBTQIA plus community have to face. But it also inspires a lot of compassion. I think by the end of that song, I mean, I was in tears the first time I heard it, and I still get very emotional listening to it. You know, and it's one of those songs that hopefully will make some, you know, make some developments and some change. So I'm very proud to sing that song. But as always, I'm a huge advocate of the community, and you know, me coming over to the Philippines and singing my songs, Boys in the Street will be included. It's just hopefully is there as a beacon of hope for people. But yeah, I'm so happy to be bringing not only Boys in the Street, not only the songs that will speak to the LGBTQIA plus community, but all of my songs. I've got all these brand new songs ready to go on this album. So yeah, very happy.
Yeah, we're excited for that, Callum. Before we end, Callum, I just want to ask you, how did this pandemic change your perspective personally and as an artist?
I think I think as an artist, it really set me back because I can be very destructive with my mental health if I don't have that one-to-one support that I have with friends and family and my fans. You know, as an artist, I didn't get to go out and perform for 2 years. And so that makes you question whether you're good enough. Like, do people want to listen to you anymore? And you start getting that kind of that awful feeling in your head that maybe that's it, maybe you're done. And I was ripping up my songs that I'd written, and it took me until I wrote Biblical with James Bay and the other guys that started reigniting the fire back into my passion and my project. And so I finished the album during the pandemic, but one thing I did learn during that time in lockdown was, you know, how much we probably took a lot for granted back before the pandemic, you know, taking for granted being able to travel, being able to be close with people, you know, all the things that now we're so happy to have back. And I think that gives you a newfound appreciation for, you know, being able to, you know, for a lot of people in the Philippines, they work hard to earn their money, and the little bit of money that they can spend on things that they love to do is live shows and coming to see live music. And, you know, that was taken away from us. So I'm hoping that we're moving in the right direction with the pandemic, and that, you know, that we can get, that we're happy that we're getting back into venues and standing shoulder to shoulder with our friends and family and those across the Philippines to celebrate in music. And I'm so excited to be part of that as well.
Yeah, and with that, Callum, kindly invite the Filipino fans, your supporters to your album, to your music, and to your concert.
Absolutely. So I am coming with my Bridges World Tour back to the Philippines, which I am so happy about. It's going to be in Manila. It's going to be on the 20th of October at the New Frontier Theatre. It's going to be an amazing night of emotion and strength and hope and power and lots of tears, as it usually is. But it's just going to be such an amazing moment to share in music with the Philippines that I've not done since 2018. So it's going to be great to come back, and it's going to be a really special night. So if you haven't got your tickets, I would love to see you in the audience. But as always, a massive salamat from me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, likewise, Callum, salamat. Thank you very much, and we're looking forward to see you here physically performing on stage.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Keep safe.
Thank you.
See
And I
you
will see you
soon.
in October.
Bye.